Well, hello. We are back after a while. It is kind of warmer outside, so in this time we don't get so many heaters. Now we have an interesting one, an interesting job today, and this is a heater sent back by a customer, and the heater was not starting. The heater is brand new, so it was just mounted to the car, and well, it was not working. They just sent it back, and initially I thought that they didn't do something right on the car, and that is the problem. But I connected it to diagnostics, and this was some time ago, and the error was a blocked fan. So nothing really much we could do about it at that time. So I ordered the spare part. We didn't have it in our warehouse just because we didn't have any problems with these heaters until now, and especially not with the fan. Maybe there was some water pump problems, but yeah, that's not the part of the heater. So what we need to do today is replace the fan and see, when we take it out, if we can find something wrong with it, or maybe it's just some electrical fault. At this point I don't know what to say. So actually this is my first time opening a heater like this, and well, I just want to see and also show you guys how to do it. Let's hope I will manage to open it without breaking something. Here we have the new blower, so we have a starting point, at least to how many parts we need to take down. Of course we have a manual, but sometimes stuff in real life looks a little bit different. Another thing, for this, Eberspacher developed a tool, and I didn't use it until now. I opened the bag, looked at it, and but never used it. So these are some kind of plastic parts, and from what we see, these are used to open up these clamps here without breaking them, hopefully. And this is how we should take down the fan. Yeah, it's the same thing but in different languages. So anyway, do we have English here? Oh yes, we have it here. Okay, so first things first, they say we need to take this cap down with flat screwdriver. Okay, now let's see. This should be right here. Nothing's happening. I believe we should do it with 2 screwdrivers at the same time. Do I have another one here? I have it, but it's too big. Oh, sorry. Is this too big? I think so. Let's see with this one. So we're just trying to pry this plastic. We should be really careful, but nothing's happening. This is not what I have expected. Okay, nothing. This is kind of strange, because if we break this, we will need to order another. Okay, so now I think we are there. This is out, but on the other side we have kind of the same things. And let's see if we can. I already see a crack here. So probably the workers from the factory during installation, they managed to break it. Now I have to say that this is far more complicated than it should be. But I guess this is how you reduce costs and assembling a unit, is by removing a bunch of screws and everything in favor of this plastic. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but here it's cracked already. Okay, so this is down and here is the crack, and I know for sure I didn't do that. Okay, so far so good. Let's try to rotate. Yeah, and the fan is locked. So the fan is really locked. I just wonder how this happened. I don't see any heat marks inside here. So I guess it's just something that happened in the factory. Yes, and I think the blower wheel is pushed down way more than it should have been, and this one is moving freely. So now the question comes, can we repair this blower or should we replace it? But since this is a brand new heater, and actually we are covered by warranty here, so we will replace it. It's much better. We will take just a picture of the tool to show the guys from the warranty department if they are asking for it, or if not, we can send the blower back to them. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's visible that this impeller is pushed way down. Okay, so the next step is for this plastic. No, we have two screws here, so we should take them out, I guess. It's not shown in this manual, but I'm pretty sure we have to remove this first. Okay, so these are out, and yes, now it's time for the these wonderful tools. Oh, we have this here. Okay, so we will take that down. Is anything else moving? Well, the ECU is moving, but we have to take this, open these clamps. So let's see. I think it should go something like this. Yeah. Is this even a one-person job? Ah, I just pushed it way in, so it will keep these clamps away from this hook here. Yeah, this is all nice, but I'm just wondering what happens when you open up an older heater and that heater had already been exposed to heat and things like that. And I know that on the bigger hydronics there is a similar material, a similar top case over the whole heater. You can see it in my other videos, and I know that that one breaks if the heater is exposed to heat. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this after a few years, if you try to do this, depends on the mounting position, I'm pretty sure that this will break. So at this point I'm trying to pull down. Oh, so at least it's down. Did we? Okay, so this cable comes here. Did we somehow pull too hard on one of these wires? Well, no, actually it looks okay. So here we can see the ECU. Here is a, you could say it's a barometric sensor, but it's not. It sure has the place for it, but it's not used, and this is such a shame, because this heater doesn't have automatic altitude function, and really there is no way you could achieve it with this version of the heater. This is a CL version. With a CS version you could achieve automatic, or not automatic, altitude functions from the Easy Start Pro controller by setting it manually when you are above 1500 meters. Yeah, but that's not automatic either. The only heaters, this kind of hydronic heaters with an automatic altitude functions, are the ones that work on 24 volts. And yeah, for our applications, for heating spaces and so on, minibuses, maybe campers and so on, we use this CL version because we can achieve, together with the timer, temperature control. So this means we can keep the heater on and the fans will stop and start in the heat exchangers according to the temperature we set, but it won't stop the heater. So the heater will work until it reaches the water temperature, and then it will stop after a while. And this is a good thing because we avoid in this way the short cycling of the heater, and that can only cause problems. It works only maybe for 10 minutes and then it will stop, even if the water is maybe 50 degrees and you already achieved your set point in the the vehicle, then it will stop the heater also, and that's not good for the heater. It should keep working until the water temperature is reached. Okay, so anyway, we can see that this fan is directly connected to the ECU with these pins, and from what I know, these seals will come every time that you take off. I mean, if you need to change the burner, or if every time you open the heater like this, these seals will come in the scope of supply of the spare part, because Eberspacher says that we should replace these seals absolutely every time we open the heater. So in this case we don't have them separately because they are already mounted here, so that's okay. And another strange thing about this motor is we can see that it has a bearing only on one side. So here we can see the shaft of the motor, and it's pretty much in air, so nothing is holding it on this end, only on this one. And should we try to push this? No, the plastic, we will not try it. So it's really interesting how they made it. You should ask why there are 3 pins. Well, this is kind of interesting because nobody will give you all the informations about this. Some will say it's a 3-phase motor, and at least on the bigger hydronics it's like that, and in other trainings they said it's electronically controlled motor, so you will have plus minus and control signal. The truth is, I'm not sure, I don't know, and it's really hard to find out exactly. Anyway, as you can see, it's a brushless motor also, so we don't have the little carbon brushes. Everything is controlled electronically, and in this way these heaters were stated to 3000 hours of operating time, and just recently, after doing a lot of long time tests, Eberspacher lifted the lifetime to 5000 hours, so it's pretty good. It's almost double of the initial release. So let's get on with this blower. We can see here we have a flame sensor. Actually, it's located in the exhaust, so this will measure the exhaust temperature. We have the ECU, as we said, a connector here which connects the temperature sensors. I believe this is plus and minus. No, this is the glow plug. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, these are all outputs. Sorry, only this, all the inputs are here. Okay, and yeah, it is pretty similar to what Webasto has, and what Eberspacher is saying is that these things are OEM OEMs prefer to have the same type of connections, the same type of electrical connections, the same type of physical mounting. So in the case that they will switch suppliers, so if they will switch from Webasto to Eberspacher or the other way, the only thing they need to do is change the heater. They don't need to change anything else on the car. so they don't have to figure out a new mounting position, they do not have to figure out and change the electrical parts and so on. So this is why these heaters are very similar in size, in fitting options, in connections and everything, because the OEM is the really big business, not we in the aftermarket. And also this is a reason why we don't have an altitude sensor, because sometimes OEMs prefer not to pay for that, because they already have installed this kind of sensor in the engine ECU, let's say, and they can transmit all this data to the heater via the CAN network. So it makes no sense to them to pay for another sensor. Yeah, but it's a different thing in the aftermarket. Okay, so let's move on. I believe these 3 screws need to be opened. Let's see. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should I take down this ECU? Yeah, I believe we should do that. It will just make our life easier. Okay, so this should come out. Yes. And does this one come out from here? I believe so. This ground wire, just have to help it a little bit, yeah. And we will bend back this little metal so it will fix itself into that place. Okay, so yes, this is pretty much about it. We will take out these wires from here, and I believe this is enough. No, because also the glow plug is here. Oh. Okay, so it's a little bit more trickier than I thought. Let's hope we don't have to take out these pins. Okay, anyway, let's see. So there are only 3 screws here. This is 1. It's kind of easy how they are put together. And usually these are really good heaters, so I'm quite surprised that this happened, but you know, ultimately people are working in every factory and sometimes people do make mistakes. Okay, so this should come off, but we are getting more than just a fan. Okay, so we have here the burner, the heat exchanger. Now I know that this cannot be opened, so there are 2 parts here, but they are glued together, and I think if you take them apart you will ruin that seal and you will have to replace it, or maybe try to fix it somehow to not to have leaks, but I don't really see the reason why you want to open that. Okay, so here we have the burning chamber. Let's see, will this come out from here? Yeah, but I think with the glow plugs and everything. Okay, so it's out. We will have a look at this. and the flame sensor, yeah, just like that. So really easy. Yeah, and you can hear what the problem is here. I don't think it's a big problem, but I won't even try to fix it, because you have to pry something and you will damage the motor. Maybe it will work for a few days, and then sorry, something else will break here and you have to take down the heater again, and there is antifreeze and so on, and I don't think it's worth it. So we will just put this away and take a little look at the burner. Yeah, it's some kind of sheet metal. We can see the glow plug right there in the end of the burner. We can see a little burn marks, so this means that the glow plug was activated a few times, but yeah, it was not successful because of the fan. Okay, should we take this out, or this is something that we should not do for now, but why not? At least my curiosity will be satisfied. Okay, so this is the glow plug, simple ceramic glow plug, and it just goes into the burner. It's not fixed with anything. Right here we see the fuel pipe that comes into the back of the burner, and everything here is welded together from what I can see, so I don't think there is a way to open this or change anything in here. Yes, that's pretty much it. And we have a gasket that is connected, the front with the back. I don't know why, probably it's easier for them to deliver it like this, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if you cut it and in two pieces it will do the same thing, so that's about it. Okay, so this is it pretty much. I don't see anything else here. We have the two temperature sensors which are directly connected in the coolant, and this is pretty much it. Okay, so we will try now to put everything back together and see if we will be successful. So I will try it like this. I will put the burner here, and this gasket already gives me some problem. Well, that's pretty much it, and now we will put back the glow plug, as this was here, kind of. I don't know which position, I think this one. Anyway, let's see. So no, it's not going in. Yeah, now it's kind of inside, and everything is moving from side to side. Yeah, maybe this is better to have the gaskets connected, as you will move them at the same time. Okay, and the flame sensor now. and this was something like this. Just mount it here without anything else. And now comes the interesting part, when we will try to put this back together. Okay, so everything is already moving. Let's just see if we got the glow plug right. Yeah, it's okay. We will just put the rubber gasket back to its place, and I will just push this in, hopefully in the right way. Oh, and we have some studs on the fan to help us put them in the right position. I don't know if it's helping or not, but at least okay. So yes, I think this is okay here. Oh, but this rubber from the glow plug is not working with us. Yeah, and it's not okay. I think we need to turn it around like this. Yeah, it has a space of its own here. Yeah, I think now it's okay. So just checking if everything else is on position. We can see this part already closed, and these are the little studs that are helping us align the fan to the other parts and also the burner. Yeah, I think this is okay. We'll check one time to see if I did not put back the same defective fan. Yes, that would be something. So we will try to, and these are now working really hard, because I think the thread is made by the screw itself in the new aluminum case of the fan. So it's a little bit of work, and at this point it's really hard. So I will go get another kind of tool, which I don't have here. Why I don't know. Anyway, it will be just a second. Okay, it should be easier with this one. Everything is moving here on this table. Well, this is not going so easy. Quite hard actually. Okay, so this is close. We should do this to the other two screws. This is much harder than it looks. I'm not using the electric tool because this is aluminium and there is a chance that something happens when you try to do this with a power tool, and we could break the screw and we don't want that, because I think that will mean a new blower. Okay, so I have to take a little break. Yes. This one is going really hard. Okay. And this is the last one, and that's done. Okay, so just a quick double check. Yeah, and yeah, okay, so these are all fine, and the fan is okay now. Well, so next is to put these wires back from where we took them out. I see they have this special place here in the casting where they should run. I think this is it. Yeah, from here we did not move them. Okay, so yeah, this one we should put them back here. This is the way they were, and now we are ready to connect the ECU, which is here. Okay, we will put the plug back. Okay, and this little ground wire here. Yeah, so now it should be as simple as this, but let's hope. Okay, so this is the other tricky part. We need to align everything perfectly so the pins from the fan go back into the ECU, and something is not aligned, or we have some wires here that are making it hard for us. Not really. Something is not in its place, but what? Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but these two plastics guide the ECU into the right place. So here are the two guides that the ECU should follow on the way back. So let's try to put them. One is in, one is not. Yes, okay, so now it's in, so we can see that the ECU is guided back to place. Well, this is really clever. I think, and in this way you cannot make any mistakes, hopefully. Yeah, everything seems fine. So okay, now maybe this is the time where the worker broke the fan, because maybe he tried to put the ECU and pushed on the wheel. So we will try to avoid that by putting this back first. So it's turning, okay. Let's try to put this in, and hopefully we will push everything together. Okay, all those click clacks means everything is in place, except we forgot this little shit here, and I will have to open this up again. Of course, this is not fun, but anyway, we will do it. And I think this is it. I will not even test the heater, because I'm 100% sure that the problem is what the problem was, and the heater was trying to start, so it was working, except it could not turn the fan. And we found the problem, so pretty much it. Okay guys, so I hope you seen something new today, and now you know how to open up this heater if you will find the need to do it, or maybe you will try to repair something on your own heater. I would say it's kind of easy, but also, yeah, you have to be careful at some times and not do it exactly like me. I forgot this, so I will put it back, and that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more heater videos, and who knows what's next. I never know what will come to me for repairs, and this is just one of the things I do here. I would like to show you videos about air conditioning and so on, but for now we don't have them. We don't have problems with those. So on my other project I will try to do some smart house things and something like that from components. Everything I know in that field is from what I searched online and what I tried, and it worked or it didn't. So I'm not inventing anything, just trying to help others a little bit. Okay, so this is it, guys. Everything is back together, everything is fixed, so I will just leave it at this point. I will not test it, as I said, because I'm pretty sure that this was the problem, and yeah, it's no point. Okay guys, thank you for watching, have a nice weekend, and take care. See you next time. Bye bye.